Well, hey there team, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to some more Stationeers. So we did this, I did put this up as an episode, we did this on a bit of a test stream. We're not going to continue doing it that way, so we're back to the old episode format. You can always check out the streams if you want, but no Stationeers on stream, I don't think. So we managed to actually use this sorting chip in here, or motherboard I suppose, and we've created a successful sorting system. I actually took the time this afternoon to have a bit of an investigate into the assembly code language that they write for, so we're getting very close to starting to send actual signals to the furnace, which is going to be the case. So the most important thing now is to be setting all of that up. So we're going to need the furnace data lines to be connected, and we're going to need an IC chip housing with an IC chip inside them sent on as well, connected somewhere along the line. Now we just have this master cable here anyway, so we could probably just piggyback off of that, no sweat. I wonder. Well, let's look into it. Hang on, what did I pick here? Well, the IC editor we're going to need as well, so that works out really well. And I figure I could have been a cheaty boy and written the code off of screen, and troubleshooted that. But I thought, you know what, I'll do it live because there might be some people watching this that have never written any code before. For my small expertise, oh my god, I did C in first year bloody computer science when I went to Melbourne Uni for a science degree, and that was in 03. But I did engineering in recent years, so I did an engineering degree, and through that I did MATLAB, which is sort of a basic that essentially I did a lot of programs through that. But as far as like programming for video games beyond sort of like CAD drawings and engineering type principle problems, no, never done any of that before. So I get how coding works, but not necessarily this one. So I've got a little bit of experience, but there are going to be people that have no idea either. And there was not a lot out there. And what is out there, it kind of assumes a bit of prior knowledge. So I will put this up in all its bruises. So if this becomes painful and a bit of a struggle to get this right, I apologize, but there's something to be said about having an honest take on figuring out how to code. And you never know, the devs might watch it as well and they might go, wow, that guy's a dickhead. Or, oh, wow, you know, normal people make these dickhead mistakes. You know, who knows? So for science, we will do this. Anyway, the important thing is that we need to build, what is it, like an IC housing, which we're going to need solder for. So did I even pick up lead at all? See, for all that talk, the fact that we need to actually make solder to make this housing means that this might not even be the episode. Fuck me. Setback after setback. Well, hey, I've made my preamble. If we end up coding next episode, then so be it. I see how much for the actual, see, there's the housing. Where's the chip?
Power low.
Like chip? I'll get to the power in a second. But there should be an actual removable chip. There it is, integrated circuit. What does this need? Electrum. What the fuck, game? Oh my god. Okay, so we need electrum. We can make steel. Electrum and solder we're going to have to make. How much electrum do we need? 5 grams and 2 grams of solder. All right, well, hang on. Now, this is something I was not prepared for, and these are things I have never made. So let's look into... I've never really used this tool, but apparently they've rehashed it and it's all very nice. Is there like an alloys section? Nope. Okay. How about we just write solder and see what it does? Hey, oh, what's this? What's that button? Ingot solder. Okay, that's not very helpful. What is this? Here we go. We can manufacture. Oh, look at that. It tells you the recipes. So we need a 1-to-1 lead, we need 300K and 300 kPa. Maybe we'll be able to do that. How about we 300 and 300 with the minimums. I'm not really worried about being overly hot. How much was steel? since we've been able to pull that off fairly easily. 600 and 100. So we're going to need a much higher pressure, but lower minimum temperature. 100 kk and 100 MPa. I will go back to the solder. What was the ceiling on that? 2 kk, which is still pretty big, and 3.5 MPa. Okay, so that we should be able to cook that. I wonder about getting the minimum pressure up, but we'll see. We'll see how we go. Not needing the heat is interesting. My immediate reaction is we might actually be able to put more oxygen in the mixture than well, actually it doesn't matter because we haven't made up a cool mix. We've actually just done this, the jam the ice in sort of scenario. We might actually be able to make solder just by jamming bits of ice in there. That's possible. Okay, so we're going to need to find that. What am I doing? I need this menu. And what was the other thing called? Electrum. Okay. Getting well out of my bloody price range here. Electrum. Fucking hell, okay. Gold and silver. Hey, well, we've got those boys. 700 kPa up to 10 kPa. That's fine. Much higher pressure. 800. Oh, sorry. Much higher temperature. 800 kPa. Ooh. Okay, that's very, very hot. And very, very high pressure. And what is it? It's a 1-to-1, and I think the lead is 1-to-1 as well. Is that right? What am I even typing? Fucking solder. Yeah, okay. That's fine. So we only really need lead, because if I recall, we should have some silver from last time left over. I might have even cooked it up already. Did we not use silver? Am I going insane? There we go. I got a big block of silver right there. All right, cool. Fuck. You can sit right here, sir. Big old silver block. And now we got to find lead. What does lead look like these days? Maybe you can help me, game. Lead. Okay. Okay. I guess we go looking for lead. See, I think that's clutter. Well, there you go. We'll see. We'll see how far we make. Well, that could be lead. That could be silver. Give me good news, baby. Silver. That's bad news. I mean, silver's wonderful. You know what? I should have charged my power before I left. That would be a bad idea. Okay. That's coal over there. Bloody CO2 canisters lying around. Oh, you can tell I've been here before, boys. Alright. Copper over there. Iron. Copper. It feels like a lot of this stuff is a bit more abundant, which is interesting. Like, can they tweak the seed after the back? There's coal. I just feel like everything's a bit easy to see or something. I don't know. Something. Lots of ice. I hope I didn't actually get some lead by accident at some point. Doesn't look like it. I mean, what is this? Oh, that could be it. No. It could be silver. Don't get too excited just yet, Scarlet. It looks like it's silver. It's silver. That's right. The great lead hunt continues. We're starting to get out of... I have a compass these days, don't I? Sort of. Yeah. Coal. Gold. You're indestructible. Always believing. Right, that's iron. That's I have to taste test these bloody things just in case. Because I don't think I've ever dug out. That's iron. I think I've never dug lead before. What is that? Nickel! You know what? Let's grab some of you, big fella, while we're here. You never know. Let's try not to have a repeat scenario of this problem. Alright, we got a little bit of nickel. Very good. Oh. Lead and silver definitely look like close cousins in the picture. More silver, please, game. Could just be that I was on the sort of lighter side regarding shadows, is why it felt like it was easy to see everything. So now it's getting difficult. Uh-oh. Is that my base over there? Yep. I mean, that's coal. Copper. Copper. Definitely getting harder to see now. What is this blue stuff? Cobalt. I don't really have room for you, Mr. Cobalt. I'm sorry. I would love very much to grab some. I think we gotta head on back to base. What's this? Iron? Yeah. Goodness me. Very tough. Which way were we? If we're coming in at 240? Alright. We'll head back out that way in the morning. So I've got I've already got some stuff that I could potentially, let's just drop this on the ground. I've got silver and I've got gold, right? And how much was it? It was 0.5 to 0.5 equals 1, right? And we need 5. So like 3 of each would probably do the bloody trick. But if I had gold, does it have to be ore? Can I do it in bar form? Because I've got one, well, I've only got 1 fucking gram. There was gold everywhere out there and I didn't think to get some. I'm just going to go for a wander. She'll be right. We'll trip over gold at this rate. I could have sworn there was some out here when we began, you know? Uh-huh. 3 is barely what I would say is enough. Because if we fuck this up, we'll end up with dodgy reagents. Come on, dig it out, for fuck's sake. Let's go. Whatever, alright. Base is back there. We'll go looking for lead on the next day cycle, but at least in the meantime we should be able to, hopefully we can get this cooking. Safe than sorry requires a test, alright? So we will split one. Alright. Put this in here. Put that. Yep, good. Split one. Put that. Fuck, put that there. Put that there. Christ almighty. So much work to do. Alright, so that's sealed. What are we making? Electrum? Or something? That actually needs super high pressure and super high temperature, right? So one. I'll try a mix of 2 and 2. The 1-to-1 ratios, or was it like a 1-to-3 maybe? Oh my god, do I not actually have oxygen? I give up. I really do sometimes. Sometimes this just kills me. Fuck is this? Silicon, that can stay there. Alright. I saw ices over here. Oh, hang on. So, I'm sorry, team. I must be having a bit of a brain moment. Bit of an elder moment. Alright. Was it 1-to-3 volatile? It might be, so let's try 2 and 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is a lot of ice. It's a lot of ice. I don't necessarily want to do that. No, let's just go 2 and 2. Just gonna do 2 and 2. Now, for those of you that have been with the channel for fucking ever, you'll know that we've done experiments. I've made actually really robust regulator system on a different save, but we're just gonna bloody ham fist it for now. Oh, temperature's good at least. What do you reckon? Temperature's good, pressure might not be good. Alright, well I don't necessarily need it hotter, I need it higher temperature, right? Think fast, Scarlet. Split one. What was the temperature supposed to be? Oh, fuck, come on. Hang on. Electrum. 700k. Or 800 kPa, 700k. Okay. Gold and silver. 2.4 MPa. The pressure's too high. The pressure's too high. I mean, do I vent it out just a tiny bit? I mean, this is a hot mix that I'd be letting into here. It's low pressure. The temperature's dropping. What's the temperature? 700 that it needs? But it needs to be 2.4. Is the temperature going to beat the... Oh, fucking hell. Well, here's the real question. How big boy do we want to go? That could have gone better. Come back. Little piece of delicious ore. Split one. Throw. Yeah, fuck this. Let's go. So, alright. Pressure needs to be 2.4. Temperature needs to be 700. Oh. Can I change this pressure fast enough? I don't have a labeler. 2.4 kPa. Pressure regulator. Here we go. Let's see if it blows up. $700K. Come on, 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 come on. Turn this shit off. Oh my goodness. He's done it, team. Holy shit. With all the fumbling and staggering around, we managed to do that. I gotta say, I'm not super impressed with myself putting this random bloody mix of everything and just pumping a whole bunch of hot pressure into that, but whatever. It didn't blow up, so I guess we learned nothing from that. I still need to find lead. Can I build something out of electrum in the meantime? No, because I need solder. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really need to use this for anything, so we just got to wait for that to... That'll take forever to cool. Having said that, this probably already had a lot of passive... Like, it would have been almost like fucking absolute zero, right? Like, really cold. Where's my iPad? We got 0% H2, like very, very, very small trace amount, and negative 96 degrees. It barely felt it. If I would have vented the whole lot in there, that might be a different story, but for the moment, let's just let it cool and take our win. Meanwhile, I'm going back out there to find some lead. So probably not the most nuanced way of doing it, but you know, a man has to survive on the moon somehow. Oh. No, that looks like gold. Got me excited for a moment there, from a distance. Oh, we're starting to get outside what I would say is my comfortable range. Is it the old silver bait? You got me again, game? Yeah. I don't know what to tell you. Does lead just not fucking exist in this game anymore? Like, what's it? We can't really divine anything from this. Like, maybe almost brown, you know? Kind of looks like the clutter a bit, doesn't it? Coal. See, things like the copper are matte. Are you silver again? You are? Have I ever mentioned to you that I hate mining in this game? I might have mentioned it once or twice. I might have spent 10 episodes coming up with a solution to make mining less agonizing. Big maybe. It was nickel, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't know what to tell you, team. I mean, it was a pretty exciting little moment we had making that Electrum or whatever you call it, right? But at this point, we've done the full lap, you know? Alright, well, I'm coming back in. What's that? Probably silver. It's glistening. Tell me what you are, sir. Silver. Okay, well, I'm too exhausted to rant about how this is the worst part of this entire gameplay loop, and it just boggles my mind that the devs haven't actually made steps to make it pleasant. There's no way I'm living in a bubble where I'm the only person that doesn't like this mining. So let's just agree that it's fucking terrible and be done with it. Now, how do we fix this problem that shouldn't need fixing? Uh-oh, our potatoes aren't looking so good. Wonder why that is. Well, we're gonna have to investigate that as well. Coolant's good. Temperature's good. What do we reckon? My first thought, we've run out of water. That's the first thing I thought of. I'm going to leave you hanging. We will deal with that on the next episode. But we got a couple of options here. I could chuck a GPS coordinate sort of thing into my tablet because we should be at origin, right? So if I put a GPS reader, we could just straight line challenge into the unknown. Just pick a cardinal and run out there and pray for fucking lead, because that's great. That's just throwing spaghetti at the wall and hoping it sticks. So that's one way to deal with it. The other way is we could spend forever teching up to, say, like a trade platform or something like that. But I'd take even money saying that one of the components along the way to getting a trade platform and the vending machine and all that to get ships to land on it, I bet you it contains lead. It might not, I don't know. But if it does, then we're stuck as well. So, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, bit over it, to be honest. But this will be interesting at the very least. See what happened to the potatoes. I'd be curious. There you go. Place your bets. Let me know what you reckon. I reckon it's water. Because the atmosphere should be fine. I mean, I guess the only thing I can think of is maybe there's a CO2 problem, right? Because we haven't injected CO2 into the system and we've definitely let it run for a while. Who can say? Because we've been baking potatoes as well. I don't know how many cycles it's been like this or how long we've left it run, so yeah. Okay, let me know what you reckon, how we're going to deal with this lead problem as well, you know? Because otherwise we can't progress. We need to do that. Alright team, thanks again for joining me. I might just leave it there for the time being and I'll catch you guys on the next one.